Good morning everybody, I'm Steve and this is Green Side Up. This is a paid for product advertisement, if you like. I've been sent a product, they want me to unbox it and use it and then basically say what I feel about it on my channel. So here's the box. I was already using it yesterday. I wanted to get a couple of hours in with it as opposed to just open the box and say, oh yeah, it's brilliant. So I wanted to have a look at it first and see where we're at. So this is from Icontechs, you can see it on the bag, Icontechs IT, and it's a 15 metre expandable hose. One of these snake like things that expand when they get bigger, so it goes up to 50 foot, and in the bag you get a 1/2 inch and a 3/4 inch tap adapter, a couple of spare washers, and there's an instruction leaflet I've got to one side over there so I don't lose it. You also get a free spray nozzle. Now what I like about this product really is these solid brass fittings. That's good, and that to me shows quality. This one has a shut off valve so you can shut the water directly off at source, and the other is a push pull fitting, so you can put your tap adapters in and that connects up lovely. Now what I find a little bit strange is the other end of the tap. This actually screws into the bottom of the spray gun, so there's no push pull fitting there as you would expect with a tap in the UK. So I'm a little bit perturbed by that, because we all know that plastic spray guns don't last that long, you know, and I'm wondering, I could be wrong, and I certainly hope I am, over the course of time, that I hope this actually lasts as long as the hose pipe does, because I would think that finding a spray gun to go in a hose pipe with a screw base fitting might be difficult. Now I'm assuming, and it is only an assumption, that this is reasonable quality. It feels quite robust. There is some weight in it. It's not like some of the light cheap weight ones, so I'm hoping that this is quite robust and will last a decent amount of time along with this hose, but I've no information on that, so I can't say. But if they are available, then all well and good, because we all know that push pull fittings, these little washers can go eventually, and water pressure can actually blow them apart. So maybe that's why they've gone for the screw fitting. I don't know, but that's what that is there, and that's what we've got. So that's aside, I actually really like this. You know, that's 50 foot of hose pipe there, just hold it in my hands, and I like that because it means I can store it away when I'm not using it, so it's out of the way. I'll show you my current hose setup in just a second, and what I generally have is I have a 100 foot hose for the summer, and that reaches both ends of the plot. This is 50 foot, so it's good for right now for going through the winter for my two polytunnels, which is basically all our water this winter, inside where the rain can't get at it. Outside can look after itself, so I'm very pleased about that. So I normally put away my my summer hose because it's big and unwieldy, and get a winter one out. So I'm hoping this is going to do me through the winter, and I'm going to continue to use this. Hopefully this lasts, but I'll show you my current setup and then we'll get this connected up and used. So here is my current setup with the tap. This is just outside my polytunnel doors, roughly central in the plot, so that hose pipe can get both ends fairly easily. But as I say, I don't need that length in the winter, so I was going to take it off and put a shorter one on anyway. And plus the fact it can store water in it, and if it freezes it can damage your pipe, and it can also damage your tap. If you look at the tap, the post behind it has a bag on it. Now that's an insulating bag for the tap itself, so I can, you know, I can stop that freezing in the winter months. During the cold spell, just put that on to insulate it. But as I say, I think this little hose will be a lot easier to manage just between the two polytunnels between now and spring next year, when I get the big hose out again. Right, so I'm going to screw on the 1/2 inch adapter first. And then the 3/4 inch adapter straight to the bottom of that with the push-pull spigot at the bottom. Now I'll attach the hose, just pull back the push-pull, and there we go, connected. So now, with the valve turned in the off position, turn your water on, and the snake arises. Ooh. And when that's fully extended, turn the valve on, and there we go, we can water. Now, what I really liked about this when I first saw it was this valve, you can moderate how much water you got coming through here. So to me, that is brilliant for watering seedlings. We all know we can all blast seedlings away with a hose pipe. Now fair enough, you can use a watering can, but I just like that ultimate control there. So that's something else that I really like. Still not sure about this screw fitting on the bottom of this, but I'm prepared to eat my words or eat my hat next year if this fitting lasts, you know, for a year or two. But there we go. So yeah, fairly powerful. 8 function. Fairly happy with that. Okay, so there we go. There's that there. And now to pack it away, just turn the water off. Drain the water out of the hose, and the hose will contract, ready to be stored away. It does advise to keep it out of the sun, keep it out of the cold and frost and through winter. But as you can see, if it's going to react like this, it's not going to be a problem to store it. It's easily going to go back into that little bag it came in. And why wouldn't you do it? You're going to turn the hose off anyway. You may as well pack it away. So that's done. Just disconnect it, and that's it, ready to pack it away. So there we go, super expanding hose. So fairly pleased about that. Now I've been sent a code for people to use. If you want to buy this, there is a code which is in the description of this video, which will give you for a discount, and it's up to you of course if you want to go and buy it and have a look at it. So I'm going to find this very useful through the winter, especially for me 2 tunnels. I think this would be ideal and perfect for me. So there we go. So there we go, it's all back in its little baggie, nice and neat. A couple of drawstrings there so I can hang it up somewhere. That's the Icontechs IT 15 metre expanding hose. Now they've supplied me with a code which is valid I think for about 7 days. It'll be in the description underneath this video should you choose to want to buy one. Now as I say, there is a negative point. I do think that that screw fitting at the base of that spray gun is not good, to be honest. I would rather have it as a push-pull. I like it because it's more secure, but if that spray gun ever fails and the hose is going to carry on going for a while, then you want to be able to buy a replacement for it, and I haven't as yet seen one. I haven't looked hard. I only looked last night for about an hour after using this hose yesterday. So I'm fairly certain that there are some out there, or there is an adapter that I can get to put onto that hose. As yet I haven't looked that deeply, and I'll find a solution for that, because I like everything else about it. I do like the brass fittings on there, I do like the way it packs away nice and neatly, and I think it all works and functions as it says. I watered my other tunnel with it this morning, I watered this tunnel with it yesterday, I'm happy with how it works. It's just I've got that niggle about that screw fitting, as I say. But anyway, there it is. That's that video. Stay safe everyone, look after yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one.